Okay, so for this question, we have the value of the Wronskian, and we have the value of f, and we want to find the value of g. So just as a review, we have the Wronskian of f and g is calculated in this way. We have our first function f here, our second function g here, and then we have the first derivatives of both. And we take the determinant of this matrix. So we can write this as fg prime minus gf prime. Well, we know what this is supposed to be equal to. This is supposed to be equal to 3e to the 2t. And we also know what f is. We have ft is equal to e to the 4t, and thus f prime t is equal to 4e to the 4t. So let's just plug into our equation up here. And what we get here is we divide by e to the 4t on both sides to get and here we can solve using our method of an integrating factor, because what we have here is some dg by dt plus negative 4 times g is equal to 3e to the negative 2t, which is some function in t. So what that means is that our integrating factor should be of the form e to the integral of negative 4 dt. And then we multiply both sides of this equation to get e to the negative 4t g prime minus or plus negative 4 times e to the negative 4t g is equal to 3e to the negative 6t. What we get for our on the left side here is we can write this left side as e to the negative 4t times g prime, whole thing prime. So d of that by dt is equal to 3e to the negative 6t. So then what we get is e to the negative 4t times g should be equal to, by integrating both sides, on the right hand side what we get is 3e to the negative 6t over negative 6 plus c, of course, can't forget the plus c. So then what we have here is for any constant c. Now let's just try out our answer to see if it works. We have gt here, so then what's g prime t? We get negative 1/2 times e to the negative 2t times negative 2 plus c times e to the 4t times 4. So these two cancel out, and what we get here is 4c e to the 4t plus e to the negative 2t. Now, if we plug into our Wronskian formula, which is f g prime minus g f prime, we have, so f, we can write this as so let's expand this out real quick. We get we see that this term and this term cancels out, and what we're left with is 3e to the 2t, which checks out with what we were given in the beginning, 3e to the 2t. So our value of g that we found is correct. Negative 1/2 e to the negative 2t plus c times e to the 4t for any constant c.